Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. What is it and why should I care? The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, also known as IDEA, was enacted in 1990 as federal law. It ensures that every child has a right to a free, appropriate public education, regardless of disability. IDEA is for any and all children ages 3 to 21 who may have a type of disability. The federal law provides for 14 types of disabilities that may adversely affect the child's performance in a classroom. This federal law provides each child who qualifies to have an individualized education program, or an IEP. Once a child has an IEP established, the IEP should always include 3 criteria: how the student is currently performing in school, how the student can achieve educational goals in the coming year, and how the student will participate in the general education curriculum. An IEP also ensures that the teacher has direct and good communication with the parent. Please enjoy this short 6-minute video introducing IDEA. Now that you know all about IDEA, how does this affect you as a teacher? Teachers must be aware of any student in their classroom who has an IEP. Teachers must ensure that they follow the IEP to its specifications. And teachers should have excellent parent communication with any child who has an IEP. Teachers should also be aware of any additional requirements that their state may have above and beyond IDEA. Some states go beyond the federal regulations. I hope you've learned a lot about IDEA. Please stay tuned for my next topic, Global Partnership for Education. Global Partnership for Education, or GPE. What's that? GPE was established in 2002 to provide quality education to all children around the world, especially focusing on the poorest of countries. During this video, I'm going to focus on one of their objectives, which are many. One is to improve teacher effectiveness across the globe. Why the focus on teachers? GPE has found that by 2015, there will be a need for an additional 6.8 million teachers to support children all over the globe. Currently, many countries, especially some of the poorest, only require little more education than the children themselves. Therefore, better teacher preparation programs are needed. They also have trouble recruiting teachers to poor and remote countries. Here's a short video about GPE, produced by GPE, to give you further information about this organization. As you can see from this infographic produced by GPE, many countries, less than half of all teachers, only have the minimum required training. This is why GPE has chosen to focus on teacher training as one of their objectives for their organization. As you can see in this infographic, Africa alone needs more than 1 million new teachers. It's a critical need in the world to ensure that all children receive an education, and GPE is trying to focus on finding and training and retaining those qualified teachers. Here you can see the bottom half of that same infographic produced by GPE. As you can see, nearly 60% of GPE countries have established teacher development programs. And in this infographic gives you an example of 3 countries in which they trained and retained more than 22,000 teachers. I want to thank you for watching this informational video about the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and about the organization Global Partnership for Education. I hope you find this to be beneficial to you as a new teacher. On the next slide, please find my bibliography for all the articles and pictures used in this video. Thank you.